Hello, everybody. So last night, I was doing the baby gate, and I kept seeing the exposure change, getting light, dark, and stuff, just by moving my arms, moving to the side. This is now in auto movie mode. Okay, this is straight out of the camera. I am using the Sony A7V, but I am using a different lens. It's the Viltrox autofocus 28mm pancake lens. Okay? So do you see any changes? If I block the light, is it changing a little bit? If I just raise, is the exposure getting darker, lighter? So let me turn off some lights. Turn off the kitchen light. I do have the sunshine going through the windows, but it's still kind of dark in here. Now with the lights off completely, this is auto white balance. Okay. Now I'm going to put it in program mode. So I had it in program mode last night. This is where the changes happen, but I was using a different lens. So this is just right now with the 28mm, okay? I'm going to put the 20mm Viltrox and see if it changes because it's a 2.8, and in program mode, it can change from 2.8 to whatever to get the best resolution. With the Viltrox, it stays at 4.5, no matter what. That's the difference. So what I'm looking for is any exposure changes by moving out of the lens, moving back in, getting closer. Do you see any darkness, getting brighter, stuff like that? So let me turn on some lights. So when I did it in aperture priority mode for testing this morning, I had no problems with incandescent lighting or even with the white balance. It was the program mode, and with that 2.8 Viltrox, it just changed the resolution. This Viltrox lens, the 28mm autofocus 4.5, doesn't change. It just stays at 4.5. Now we're going to test the Viltrox 20mm f2.8. Okay, it's at f2.8. It's in program mode, and I don't have to step as far back. This is the 20mm. But I am going to step back because I was showing off the gate. Like I was over here. So I'm should be getting dark. Go walking over here. Is the lighting changing? So the lights were on. I did have one light off during part of the video. Okay, so that was, I think, the kitchen. So by going here, I am a lot darker because you don't see the lighting. But if I go back, you see the background change at all. All right, so I should be in the dark. Except that when I'm pointing toward the light, you can see the light on the face. And then, of course, if you get closer, you should see me getting a little bit brighter. Now, no lighting, just automatic white balance with the 20mm, and it's still at f2.8, okay? Program mode. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if it's partly because I have the shades open with the more lighting with the windows, or it was just at nighttime. But somehow, when I always changed the clip, the scenery changed completely. Either it was dark and then it got brighter as it went on. But every time I moved, okay, the scene changed. Either it got brighter or dark. I get real close. I can just move my arms and it changed also. So I don't think it's the white balance. I think it's the program mode on the camera. So I'm just curious because while editing, I says, why is this so dark when I didn't even move? You could see it from dark getting bright. And then when I moved, it was, it just changed. So I'm just curious with this video. If you have any ideas, help me out. Explain it to me. I looked at the, I think I have the matrix wide on the exposure. And I have no clue. So anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.